Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Hannah, and today we're going to do a chit chat. Get ready with me while I tell you guys what I learned from going to a loctician, why I've now decided to start going to a loctician, and yeah, just tell y'all a little about my hair because I'm about to finally hit the 3-year mark. 2 days after my birthday in August. Today I am actually, and I have my makeup in my mirror to the right of me. I'm going out. I'm in Columbia right now, but I'm going back up to the Charlotte area today to go out for a few hours since I'm going to be in Columbia for a couple days. But yeah, I'm going to this place called Victory Lane Karting, and it has like go-karts, it has axe throwing, escape rooms, all kind of stuff, so I'm super excited. And yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I'm feeling super positive. I wasn't before, just realistically and just being honest. Like, I'm crampy. It's the first day of, yeah. Anyway, we're not even gonna get into all that, but I am focused on having a great day today. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, oops, I would go get my headband that I got for, actually, I'm gonna go get that, but first let me put the sunscreen on my face. So the reason I'm really wanting to go to a loctician, the reason I went, is because I've just been maintaining my hair for almost 3 years, never did a detox, never did anything, and I wanted a professional to let me know whether or not my locks were doing good or not. Like, what is the health of my locks looking like right now? Also, I bleached my hair myself and colored it 2 times. So yeah, I've experienced a very little bit of breakage, but I've noticed weak spots, and I was like, you know what, it's definitely time to see a professional. Time to get into the makeup. All right, so I changed it to where y'all can kind of see the mirror, so y'all can kind of see me do my makeup. I'm not no pro, okay? I'm just doing what I know works for me and what I like seeing on me. So yeah, the reason, and I'm just right now, the first thing I always like to do is go ahead and I don't know if y'all like this, but I like to go ahead and put the, what is this thing called, the stuff on my lashes and let them start getting tacky while I'm doing my eyebrows, because I mean, the time gotta pass regardless. Might as well be being productive in the meantime. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I went to the loctician. I was initially scheduled to do one closer to my house, but because I ended up coming here, I was like, ooh, let me find someone real quick. And I'm glad I did, because she was like really good. I'll add her information in, but she was really good. She was really friendly. She was super professional. She offered me coffee, snacks, you know, great conversation, had good TV shows playing. It was a vibe. But let me get into what I freaking learned, because I kind of found, not trying to say the stuff I was doing with my locks were wrong, but it was good to hear from professional things that I should be doing instead to keep my locks super healthy. Unfortunately, y'all not gonna be able to see the mirror because I had to tilt it this way so that I can what's it called, be in the light and see my makeup correctly, because I cannot see with my mirror this way. Yeah, we just gonna be right here. I'm sorry y'all can't see the mirror, but at least y'all can see me doing the makeup. But yeah, everything just made me start thinking like, wow, what is the health of my locks like? Like, seriously, just because I've been maintaining it, and it's not because I don't like hairstylists or I'm anti-hairstylist or anything like that. I just think how it's been is I've actually moved every single year for the past 3 years. So I think I learned how to do it myself because I was always on the move. I'm always going somewhere. So I learned how to do my retwist. I learned how to do some styles and everything too, but there are certain styles that I just have not, because this makeup brush, but I haven't been able to do just because I don't have the skill to do them, no matter how hard I try. So I was like, it's about time, oops, and I'm ready to start going to a professional. And I found a great girl here. She had washed my locks, steamed it. She was telling me a lot about locks. So now that's the thing I want to say. So one of the things she told me about locks, and I know a lot of people recommend rose water, right? I personally have not been a rose water girl, because I was telling the loctician when I did try them, LOL, when I did try rose water, I didn't feel like it hydrated my hair. But what she told me, and I told her my friend who has locks said similar, is that with like rose water and different products, you have to use them And y'all probably was like, duh, but I mean, you have to use it long enough to see the benefits. And she was like, even after using rose water for like a week, you're not gonna see the benefits of rose water. You're gonna have to use it long term. So that is something that I'm picking up. She also only used all natural products on my locks, and she was honestly saying, she's like, all you need is rose water and a good oil. And to me, I'm very skeptical of that. I'm gonna just be real with you. And I was telling her, because it's like, you know, my hair gets really dry, X, Y, and Z, but she was just saying that that's exactly why you have to be using the correct products. That we did notice is that I had buildup in the back of my hair, and it wasn't like a ton, but just like at the root, not the root, excuse me, right below the root, like showing my last retwist basically. So it appeared as though my last retwist or probably is what caused the buildup. And she is saying the lock and twist gel is really good. It is super good, but it's heavy. And she was just saying, since I've never gotten a lock detox, this is a great time to get it, and that'll solve that. So next month for my birthday, I'll be getting a lock detox and then getting my hair washed and styled. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, there definitely was some buildup that didn't shock me. I'd seen a little bit one time when I was doing a wash video. I was looking and I was like, is that a little buildup in the back? But she was just saying like buildup is normal. And she was even saying with like breakage, she was like, having breakage with your locks is super normal. She said it's still hair, you know, it still needs to be moisturized. People think locks are supposed to be easier, but she was saying it's much harder because of the thickness of a lock. Even with someone like me who has thin hair, like I told you, I'm a thin hair shawty, but said it's still super hard to penetrate the lock. So yeah, she said rose water is like super key. She even said, also saying like it's a big major key that you're using shampoos, and this is the one that got me, shampoos that are super moisturizing. And I personally, it's not that I'm just like, oh, I never thought about that, but no, I really didn't think about that. I'm thinking of, okay, I'll look at some that say deep moisture, whatever, but she was like, you need to look at how your hair responds to the shampoo, which I have not been doing. What she was telling me was that my hair was really soaking up this shampoo pretty well, right? And she was like, if you look at your hair, look at, you know, is your hair really absorbing the shampoo? Is it puffing up? That's, I think, how she explained it. But it was interesting because I think, at least for me, when I'm washing my hair, it's not that I'm not thinking how's my hair responding to it, but I think the biggest thing for me now I have locks is, okay, I need to get my hair clean. I need to get my hair clean. When that is not the biggest deal. Like, the biggest deal is, how is my hair responding to this? Yeah, you need to look at how your locks respond to the shampoo. I just thought that was like a super major key. Never really heard that before, so I really liked that. And she said the same with conditioners, if you're gonna use conditioners, but that we shouldn't, as long as your locks are mature, you don't have to worry about, can I use a conditioner, can I not? She's like, especially again if you have colored hair, because your hair still needs moisture. It's no different just because you have locks. And I think, I don't know, I think maybe that just keeps going over my head whenever I have a dry moment. I'm like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? So that really was good. I also feel like her steaming, I'm over here trying to twist the wrong thing on the wrong thing, looking at the time because I gotta go, because I gotta drive all the way back up to Charlotte. But yeah, now I'm just blending it out. But yeah, she was super helpful. I really loved everything she said. And again, steaming my locks. Ooh, my locks felt so good, y'all. Like, my locks felt amazing. I was like, ooh, I said, I like this. So I'm definitely going to be going to a loctician more often. Another key thing that she taught me is about, ooh, this lash a little high, about the type of shampoos you use. So you know how we have the, what is that Castile soap? Dr. Bronner's, right? And she was like, you know, I'm not going to tell you what not to do, but she said, honestly, anything that can be used on dishes probably shouldn't be used on your locks. And I was telling her how you have to dilute it. And I did tell her that, you know, it is popular in the lock community. It's not like no one's using Dr. Bronner's. And she was like, okay, well, how did your locks react? And I was telling her how you know, my locks reacted well, because she did say my locks were really clean. And I was like, I don't use the Dr. Bronner's every time. I use OGX. But I was telling her how it just made my hair super clean, but it did feel a little brittle, so I always had to put a lot of moisture right back in it. And she was like, wow, that's a good point. Let me tell you something cool for if you use Dr. Bronner's again. What she was telling me is that when you use Dr. Bronner's or anything, check the pH of it. And she said when you check the pH, you need to determine how acidic it is, or basic. I want to say she just said acidic, but anyway, she said the acidity is probably an X, Y, and Z, because I was telling her how my hair felt. And she was like, when you have a situation like that, Shanghai or I went with this. But she was like, when you have something like that, you need to check the acidity so you make sure that the what am I trying to say, Hannah? The conditioner that you use balances out the acidity in the shampoo that you're using, because that's when you get into places where your locks are going to feel dry, but your locks are going to feel dry because the product was probably too acidic and it is drying out your locks. So she was like, it's really important when you use a product, if you're not going to use the ones that she was using on my locks, which is my plan to switch to that. But she was like, if you're not going to use X, Y, and Z, and when I figure out what it is, I'll let y'all know. It's an all-natural brand. She said that's all she uses on her clients' locks. But she was saying you just have to be careful because those things can affect your locks. And I thought that was just really cool and interesting. Is this the same color? No, this is Prague. I like this better. But it was interesting that she said that, because this is why you have to go to a professional, for being real, because that's how you get this valuable knowledge that helps you maintain your locks at home. It makes me more mindful now of like, what am I using like on my hair? How is it affecting my hair? Is that why I started experiencing breakage? Because when I think about it, I really wasn't experiencing any breakage till I started using Dr. Bronner. I don't blame it fully on Dr. Bronner's, obviously, because there are a million other factors that also play. I know y'all probably like, why is she doing this? Because I just want to do it to the ends of my eyebrow, or like in a more precise manner. As I bleached my hair, I've done a lot of things. I've colored it twice, so obviously it's not all its fault, and I obviously wasn't using it correctly if I wasn't using something to balance it out. You feel me? So yeah, there's a lot of things that we can blame, but it was super helpful to go to a loctician and hear some valuable information, because now I know, okay, like I've been doing X, Y, and Z wrong with my locks. Ew. Oh, I thought that was a bug in my hair, y'all. It was a little pink fuzz. God, y'all, I really do mean praise God in the highest. Because let me tell y'all, I definitely thought I was about to be running late today, just because running up and down the road, running up and down the road, it's not a big deal because I'm only an hour away, but it's still like, I still have to do it. I still have to get out the house. I still got to get the dogs prepped. So I was just like, oops, rip that rubber band. I just did not think that, Ryder's right here aggravating me, but I just didn't think I was gonna get out here on time, and I'm ahead of schedule, so now I know I'm gonna leave on time, which makes me super happy. Yeah, this is me. All right, you guys, I'm all styled, I'm ready to go, and my battery's on like 1 and it's flickering right now. But I hope you guys like this video. If you like this style, comment below, let me know, and I'm about to run up the road and have fun. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Been saying no new friends, no new. You know how this shit goes. This is not for years ago.